Divorced Dad Diaries, day 6. Today was a work day, which is, pretty boring.
Well, boring for you guys anyway. I actually kind of like my job.
You see, I have one of these cozy office jobs where I get to just kind of sit on my ass for 40 hours a week. That's not to say it's without its challenges. It's just a different kind of challenges. If I mess up, it, has a big impact on the business, but I'm not necessarily out there laying concrete or milking cows at 5 a.m. It's also great to get that sense of normalcy back, back into old schedules, old habits, and it's great to have a chat with me old workmates, of course, which I haven't seen since the move, and give them a bit of an update. I'm also grateful to have a job that, pays me enough that I can feed and house 5 people. Although that'd be 6 people if you include the mother of my children, my ex-wife, who was, of course, a stay-at-home wife, and to her credit, the kids turned out pretty damn good. In fact, you're probably wondering at this point, why did they get divorced? The truth of the matter is that too is also pretty boring. There was no cheating, no family harm or anything like that. Although it did cause me physical harm when she used to put the dirty dishes in the sink. You see, I like to leave my dirty dishes outside the sink, but she liked to leave them in the sink. And then every time I had to wash the dishes, I would have to take the big ones out of the sink to then re-put them back in the sink, and I would waste seconds, if not minutes of my life at this point, moving dishes from point A to point B, when they could have just stayed at point B to begin with. This is, of course, ignoring the fact that I never did the dishes anyway, but that's beyond the point. Let's move on. Immediately after work, it was on to getting started on dinner, making a veg-laden spaghetti bolognese. Usually I like to put just a little bit of mince, like 300, 400 grams, and then top it up with a ton of veggies, garlic and onion for your base. But then it's on to some of the cheaper ones, things like celery, where you can buy massive bunches for $3, as well as leek. You can tend to get that pretty cheap too, and you get a lot of that too. Carrot is also really good, particularly for tomato sauce-based dishes, because carrot gives that bit of sweetness that really helps offset the tang of the tomato. I throw all that together in a pot, and then I let it stew for 90 minutes, which effectively just turns it into a slop, which ensures that the kids are going to eat it regardless of the fact that it's about 50% vegetables at this point. So when that was on, I had to hit up the shops, because of course I forgot something. This time I was picking up some first aid as well as some toothpaste for the kids. They have toothpaste from their mums, but may as well have one at my place too. Some shampoo and conditioner specifically for their bathroom, and some hand soap particularly for their bathroom, because we only had one hand soap for the whole house. Got some spaghetti on, and then it was on to doing some quick chores while I waited for the spaghetti to cook. And as soon as that was done, it was into our bowls, and the kids loved it. Couldn't even tell that it was chocker with healthy stuff. So if it wasn't immediately obvious, I've decided I'm going to keep doing these videos. They probably won't be daily going forward, but there's still some stuff I can talk about. We've got another long weekend coming up. Kids go back to school. I haven't had my first proper weekend here without the kids, where I'll have a lot of spare time. And hobbies to work out, what I'm going to do to fill my time, making friends and all that. Because some of you are probably also curious about the fact that I've been doing a lot of this by myself. It's a bit of a long story, but the point is that I moved down here about 9 months ago, and I don't have any family who live in this particular area. And because I work at home and have 4 kids to take care of, I just haven't really had time to go out and make friends. So I've got to figure that out too. So there's still a bit of things I got to work out, things to film. Most importantly, I guess, for you guys. But otherwise, I will keep at it, and I will catch you on the flip side.